is 1998. Boy Scouts unknowingly set up their camp on an ancient burial site. As punishment, the ancient spirits cursed them to life on Kenshi.
Take him to
Kenshi.
No, please! Anything but that!
Does this troop have the skills to conquer the brutality of Kenshi, or will they succumb to their weakness? Find out now. The parameters of this playthrough are as follows. We are $1 billion in debt, so we can't buy anything. And even if we could, they wouldn't sell to us because we're at war with the entire world. If we want stuff, we've got two options. Produce it or steal it. This is a true test of survival, and I want to see just how far we can go in 100 days. Let's begin. Let's make the Scoutmaster. He's gotta be long and thick.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
You can't forget the hair either. He needs some sexy hair. Ooh. I now present to you Scoutmaster Itachi.
Itachi! Mangekyu in the eyes!
As for the Boy Scouts, we got Timmy, Quixote, Kim Chung-gis, Obama, and Raheem. Let's start her up. We're surrounded by cannibals. Let's plan this out real quick. If we can just get to this water over here, we should be good. Run! Alright, we're halfway there. We can do this, come on. Ah! Guys, we lost Kim Chungus. We lost Timmy. But we still got 4 guys left. This is plenty enough people to make this run work. It's okay. No! Do not fret. We still have Raheem, alright? He's a trooper. He's not trying to lose this challenge.
12 seconds later.
Raheem! Alrighty, folks, take 2. Let's get this. We're doing a lot better job of outrunning these guys. It's going pretty good. We're almost there. Come on, boys. We're so close to freedom. So now that we're in the water, they can't physically attack us. We're safe. Hey, yo, look at this. A gang war. We really need something to defend ourselves with, so let's loot these weapons. Oh shoot, one of these guys wasn't dead. But it's alright, cause we strapped, baby. Sit down, boy. Hopefully this outpost in the distance has what we need to make it out the hood, bro. So it looks like this outpost is guarded by these berserkers who would absolutely destroy us if they caught us. So we're gonna have to try and sneak in. Let's send Itachi in first to make sure things are safe. Alright, so the first 2 floors got a whole lot of nothing. But on the 3rd floor, we got Millennia from Elden Ring. This is huge. Using Shinobi Genjutsu, I've managed to disguise myself as the floor. This is gonna allow me to get behind Millennia. Now we can just spam the assassination button as much as we want. And since she's too high level to get knocked out, we can literally train infinite amounts of assassination.
A few minutes later.
Oh shoot, I think I screwed it up. Nah, we're good. That was close. Let's see how we did. Ooh, 93 assassination. Let's put this assassination skill to good use and try and find some food. How about? Alrighty, folks. Here goes nothing. Ooh. Uh-oh. They see me. Alright, I got an idea. I'm gonna lure this guy to Millennia and see what she does. Okay, Millennia, do your thing. Oh, no. I don't think it's working. It's alright. We found a med kit earlier. So in the morning, I saw these guys fighting this pack beast, right? So I sent Itachi to go try and steal the meat before they could grab it. Now we gotta go send someone to rescue him. I've decided on sending Timmy since he's got the best stealth next to Itachi and he's got the best first aid. Oh shoot, dude, they can see me. All right, heal him quick, heal him quick. Oh no. Not looking good, boys. I'm gonna try and jump in this cage and see if they treat me better as a prisoner. Yeah, looking good. All right, we're sending in Kim Chungus to go save Itachi. He's gonna put him in a bed real quick so he can heal faster. But not looking too good. At least we got him in the bed. Alright, now we got 2 boys in prison. Itachi's out like a light. But we're living life, dude. Life's good. So we might have just solved the hunger crisis. Turns out they feed you in these prison cages. Which is good considering the fact that half my team is starving right now. Bruh, Itachi's never making out this bed, dude. It's over. So it's a little later in the night, and these guys managed to pick their way out. I'm gonna send Kim Chungus in to try and save Itachi. He's gonna need to pick him up and put him in a cage, because right now, he's not going anywhere. So you might not know this, but Kim Chungus, yeah, that's right, famous running back. He just needs to find a gap in the defense, grab the ball, and go in for the touchdown. No problem, really. Uh-oh. No, Kim, he lost his arm, dude. His left arm is cut off. However, it was a worthy sacrifice because Itachi is now able to get up and join his brother in the cage. Alright, it's day 3. Itachi's had some time to heal. He's looking pretty fresh. We're going to this hive over here to look for some food or anything really. We just need some stuff that'll help us get away from this place, because right now, we're kind of stuck here. It's the safest place in the area. I waited till nighttime to make my attack, and we've arrived at the hive, and we're ready to steal. First thing I did was knock out these 3 guards, and I managed to pick up some raw meat on the way so we can eat a little bit. Managed to cook it right here on their campfire. I then set my sights on the main building, where I saw some leg plates and assassin's rags, which would come in clutch. After knocking out most of the guards, I accidentally screwed up, but we did manage to get the plates and assassin's rags anyway. I was able to use the stealth bonus that comes from these clothes to make my sneaky escape. I also found those garus from earlier and managed to fill my inventory with raw meat. I then ran back to camp, filled up the campfire with some good fresh meat, and hopped up in the prisoner cage to save my skin. The next morning, after distributing some of the meat to the starving children, I was able to use my increased lockpicking skill to start picking these locks. Nice, a backpack. While I was breaking into this safe, I noticed that the assassin's rags actually give me a chance at knocking out Millennia. So let's do this. It's a 45% chance, a little bit less than a coin flip, but just in case, I'm gonna do it, you know, a little cheesy, make sure it hits nice. Alright, we got it. Let's see what she got. Alright, she got 2 balls and a med kit. Oh, dude, thank goodness, bro. Alright, so she's got some really good stuff, like masterwork armor, this super nice weapon and stuff, but I'm honestly most excited about the med kit, dude. You have no idea the struggle. She's also got a bunch of masterwork prosthetic limbs, which will come in clutch, especially since my boy Kim Chungus is missing an arm. And after breaking into the safe, we found a sleeping bag and a ton of food, so we're living life, baby. After finding all this loot, it was finally time to leave this place and head south and look for a place a little bit safer that we can call home. We found an abandoned warehouse, so we sent in Itachi to go search it. He found a lot of good loot, a couple weapons, research artifacts, but best of all, he found this masterwork armor faceplate. Now he can protect his face and rep the bloods, baby. For dinner, we lured this baby cage beast away from her mother and then proceeded to beat the living crap out of it. Nice. We set up camp behind this giant piece of debris and managed to feed our troops, get some rest, all in one. Day 7, we decided to swim across this channel because it would be a lot safer. Lots of people want to kill us out there. We also needed to get our swimming merit badge, so I thought I'd knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Also, it's come to my attention that Quixote doesn't know how to swim, so we're gonna teach him the hard way. Later that night, we came across a hiver town. Now, this is the first sign of civilization that we've seen in this entire playthrough. So we're gonna send in Itachi to go try and steal some stuff, but we gotta be careful because like everybody, they're at war with us. They're gonna wanna kill us. I managed to knock out this dude wandering around and picked up a giant backpack, so that's pretty clutch. First things first, I knocked out everybody in this prosthetic shop so we could take a look around and try and find some prostheses just in case, you know, we lost some more limbs. And after doing the same thing at the general store, we were able to find some food and other supplies that'll help us out along the way. Unfortunately, the food didn't last us very long. It wasn't a lot. Obama is still starving, so I'm sending an Itachi to a nearby nomad village to try and steal some food. We got some cannibals chasing us, but we can actually use that to our advantage. So after leading them into the village, the first thing I did was sneak into this guy's house where I saw a food cube on the table. So like a Sigma, I ate it right in front of their face and then proceeded to run away. Using the distraction of the cannibals, I managed to run around the entire village, knocking people out and stealing their food. And just like that, we had enough food to feed the whole family. And as per usual, we swam the rest of the day, and during the night, we snuck. Later that night, we managed to find this little outpost, and after knocking out the guards, we looked around for more food. We searched the entire outpost, and in the last house, we managed to find this dude who had some half-eaten chew sticks, which we stole. And his punishment for only having that, we took his legs. Bro, imagine waking up and someone stole your legs, dude. Later that morning, I found a blow dart type gun. It's actually the worst weapon in the game, but I am interested in making Itachi a crossbow main, so we picked it up anyway. I had him kite some guards around the city, but trust me, he's got a long ways to go. Later that night, we found ourselves by the Fog Islands, and we had to be really careful. So this caravan has high potential to have a lot of food on them. So we're gonna try and knock all these guys out and kill their pack beast. Alright, squad's wiped. All that's left is the pack beast. We're dropping some heavy hits, dude, but this thing's a tank, man, and it does quite a bit of damage. Bro, we're taking so much damage, there better be a lot of food to make this worth it. Man, come on. Alright, they got a bunch of wheat, but we can't really use that. I guess we can just cook the meat. We found a cozy cove. We're gonna rest up here and cook the meat. Unfortunately, I don't think it was worth it. Got some nomads walking by. We're gonna try the same thing out, see if we can get some more food, hopefully. Bruh, I don't know what I was thinking. We got a pack of goats coming after us, dude. Quixote's down. Bruh, I don't know if this was a good idea. Luckily, we got Timmy here to heal everybody up. No one's gonna die. It's alright. So we found this dude playing dead, and we can actually exploit this to level up our thievery infinitely. So we're gonna do that with Timmy right now, because he's the only one up. So I was leveling up Timmy for a little bit, but looks like Itachi's getting up, so we're gonna have him do it instead. Let's try and get up to like at least level 90. Alright, just a little bit more. Come on. There we are. 90. Later that night, we found some dudes just standing around menacingly, so we knocked them out and stole their stuff, and we actually found a little bit better of a crossbow than what we currently got, so that's pretty sweet. That same morning, I came across a cage beast, so we used our newfound crossbow to practice our skills and get some food at the same time. Later that day, we finally made it to our destination, Okran's Pride. This place is extremely noob friendly. It's got tons of farms and towns to steal from, and for the most part, things around here are pretty low level, so we can train our skills and whatnot. I do not think we're gonna settle here permanently, but for the time being, this is a great spot to train our skills and prepare ourselves for the next step in our master plan. It's gonna take a while before we can grow some food, so every night I'm gonna send Itachi to Blister Hill to try and steal some supplies and see what we can get. First place that I hit up was the bakery, and we found more food there than we've ever seen in our entire lives, so we're eating good tonight. My next priority was to hit up the survival shop. We managed to pick up 5 sleeping bags and some thief backpacks, which will come in clutch for all this thievery we're doing. In the morning, we found out that river raptors can attack you even when you're swimming. I mean, makes sense, but it sucks. We're gonna need to get our combat levels up so we can deal with these things, because for now, there's nothing we can do about them. These guys don't eat you when you get knocked out, so they actually make really good training dummies. You can practice on these guys all day if you want. We tried to set up our camp the best we could, but the river raptors were just too obnoxious, bro. We really need to steal some armor and weapons tonight so we can deal with these things. I was checking up on everybody's dead bodies, and unfortunately it looks like Raheem has lost his right leg. Luckily for him though, we do have a spare laying around. Timmy was the first one to wake up, so we had him swim across the river over and over again, saving everybody. Unfortunately, Itachi needed a nice rest, so we couldn't go steal stuff that night. After everyone had finally woken up, we built a stone mine so that we could start producing building materials. Since Kim Chungus is the only guy that can't run away due to his high encumbrance, we sent him to block mode. We just got him tanking all the river raptors so they don't disturb anybody else while they're working. Now that it's nighttime, we can go steal stuff. As I approached the gate, I noticed that these guys were transporting a Midland Hiver Prince. Now these guys always have Masterwork Scout legs, so I decided to set them free. After that, we broke into the mechanic shop so that we could steal some materials that we would need to be able to process all that stone that we mined earlier. Unfortunately, before we could steal the armor and weapons we oh so need, the sun came up. That morning, I decided to send Itachi out on a great journey to improve his strength. You'll see. While he was gone, unfortunately, we got ganked by the Holy Nation, so we made a run for it. Luckily, this nearby water source saves us once again. I really want to switch Itachi into some Masterwork Scout legs that we just got, so I have sent him to the Deadlands where it rains acid and took his shoes off, which should cause his legs to fall off before he dies of acid rain. I'm sending Timmy there just in case I screw this up. We don't want him to die. Alright, his legs should come off at any second. Let's see it, baby. Beautiful. Thanks to these new legs, he can actually run at 40 miles per hour, which allowed us to get back to Blister Hill again to steal some stuff. This time, we're gonna steal some weapons. So 99% of the weapons that we found here sucked. We did manage to find some cheap crossbow ammo for our blowpipe and a pretty nice katana from the shopkeeper. At the armor store, we managed to find a pretty decent helmet, some crappy chainmail, an upper D's katana, Masterwork samurai leg plates, and a robot leg? Yeah, these guys aren't supposed to have robot legs, dude. This is contraband. In other news, it looks like Timmy's getting chased by some dust bandits, and luckily, Scoutmaster Itachi is getting chased by some Holy Nation freaks. If we run towards each other, these guys should get distracted with each other, and we can escape. Boys, it's just too easy. I've given my boy Kim Chungus all the best armor and weapons, so he should be able to defend our base from any river raptor attack that comes through. Meanwhile, Itachi's crossbow skill is steadily improving. Now, it's nothing crazy, it's really low, but he actually does quite a bit of damage to these river raptors. He's also been putting in some work on his katana, cutting up defenseless homeless people when he gets the chance. Alright, so we got raided, and unfortunately, things aren't going super well right now. Scoutmaster Itachi got attacked in his sleep and he's down. And our tank Kim Chungus is currently recovering from a chest injury. And if he gets hit at all in the chest, he's going down. So I sent Timmy to go get the raptors off of Itachi. And once he was up, I tried to have him snipe. But he kinda sucks. Luckily, he doesn't suck at sneaking, so we knocked him out. Unfortunately, while we were doing that, Timmy managed to get himself caught by this Holy Nation freak. So we need to save him. Come on, Itachi, take the shot. Oh, yo, let's go. I went to town that night looking for some ammo for my nice crossbow, but unfortunately I could only find ammo for that blowpipe. So I ended up stealing a worse crossbow that shoots toothpick ammo, so we can at least practice for the time being. I also stocked up on food for the next couple days. This new crossbow's actually not that bad. It's just kind of slow to reload, but the damage it does is actually pretty similar to the other crossbow. I'm gonna put a small shack down right here so we can start researching stuff and whatnot. I'm sending out Scoutmaster Itachi to go explore the world and go find better crossbows, equipment that we might need, etc. I found a nearby hospital and managed to bag a bunch of medkits, which will come in so clutch. After that, I made it all the way out to the United Cities and we set up a little camp to wait till nighttime so we can break into the town. I decided to pimp out our new shack with some sleeping bags so we can get cozy at night. Once the sun went down, first thing I did was run up on the gate sergeant and knock him out to see what kind of loot he had. And we were lucky enough to be blessed with a decent naginata and masterwork boots and a helmet. After that, we hit up the dedicated crossbow shop and managed to upgrade our holy arbalist to a toothpick. We also found some regular bolts for our ranger, which was really nice. And by some, I mean a lot. Next up, we found a specialist eagle's cross and I had to pick it up even though it's super bulky. I also managed to find some ammo for it, but I only had enough space to take 2 with me, so we'll have to come back later. Even though we were super encumbered, we were still able to run away at 22 miles per hour thanks to these scout legs that we got earlier. I came across this rich guy on the way home, so I decided to knock him out and steal his pants because they were really nice. After that, I kidnapped him so I could train my strength by carrying him. Then before Itachi could get home, we got raided. So I sent Timmy to go try and knock him out, but it didn't really work out that well. Kim Chungus and Raheem are going pretty hard in the paint until Raheem got knocked out. And then my boy Quixote got dropped. Kim Chungus and Obama went down around the same time, and then all we had was Timmy. Luckily, a couple of them woke up, so I had him distract everybody while Quixote revived everybody. But in the end, we all got knocked out. Luckily, they didn't really do anything, they just walked away. While everybody rested, I managed to dish out all of the new weapons and armored everybody so we could have some better equipment. And we set up Timmy on the science table so we can start researching things that'll help us have a better base. There wasn't really anything we needed to steal, so I just sent Itachi out to go practice his crossbow all night. Bright and early the next morning, we got attacked again, so I sent out Itachi to do a stealth attack, and he managed to get 3 of them. We were quite prepared for this actually, so it was going pretty well. We had some boys get knocked out, but Kim Chungus was putting in some work with his masterwork armor he just got. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough and we weren't able to win this one, but we did a lot better than last time and we're getting better. I'm sure we'll win one of these soon enough. That afternoon, I sent Itachi to the United Cities to go look for the best crossbow in the game. That night, we pull up to Hang, which happens to be the location of their emperor, who happens to be the owner of the best crossbow. I knocked out any and all high-ranking samurais that I could find just to see if they had good loot. I did manage to find this Edge Type 1 Chisa Katana, which is pretty up there in terms of quality. After taking a trip to the top floor, we managed to find the Emperor sleeping. Then with a 74% chance of stealing either, we stole the Emperor's Giselle bow and his Meitu Katana. Oh yeah, and then I took his drip, which got me caught, but it's okay because we're really fast. On the way home, I decided to try out these drippy McDonald's pants and we got raided, and then we got raided again. Now, I didn't want to flex too hard on the boys, so before I got home, I made sure to change out of my McDonald's drip. So the range on this bad boy is pretty nuts. Unfortunately, we're not really high enough level to hit crazy shots yet, but when it does hit, oh, just wait. Next, I had to test it out on the local peasant population. Here it goes. Yo, that's a one shot. Uh-oh, this guy wants to smoke. Here it comes. Ooh! Yo, it does so much damage. Imagine when we can start hitting lightning snipes from across the map, bro. Alright, we're going for a world record shot right here. Can we do it? Come on. Oh. Yo! Yo, it hit! They don't even see me. Let's go for another one. Oh. Yo! 2 for 2. Can we get 3 for 3? Oh! So we hit him in both of his arms, but he's still gonna die because he's gonna bleed out, dude. This is crazy. Alright, one more for the boys. Hey man, thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna be doing 20 in-game days per episode, so be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a single episode. So I know a lot of people watching are new to Kenshi, so for all my Kenshi veterans out there, leave your best Kenshi tips in the comment section down below. As always, it's your boy Lil Tapatio. Peace!
Any ninja, vag, I'm a pillage. Plus I'm a renegade, so fuck the Leaf Village. Kikashi wanna hate when I roll, so I'ma put his one-eyed axe in a hole.